today is another one of those days. There are the things you actually want to do, the things you actually have to do, and the things that get in the way. Our bank has thought about changing the authentication procedure. That has to happen by the end of the week, and for that we have to deal with the terms and conditions of the bank. We also have problems with an authentication procedure when installing it in an application. Actually, we wanted to record new videos today and deal less with the administrative things that keep coming up all day. But in reality this is unfortunately difficult to realize, because interruptions are simply part of it. Right now it has started to snow, so we should actually get up and shovel snow in front of our door. One of our customers emailed us and asked technical questions, so we had to do some research. And also, every day we get emails with support requests. Those have to be dealt with, because you shouldn't ignore existing customers. So how do you manage to acquire new customers in addition to all the activities that are part of everyday life? In order for this to work for us in practice, we had to come up with a production process that would also work under poor conditions. That means we need a way to record, text and upload customer acquisition videos in the shortest possible time. And it makes sense to keep putting more time and effort into improving this production process. Why is that? Quite simple. Of course, there is always an easy way to complete the current activity as quickly as possible. For example, writing a text. If I want to write a text, I just need to open my laptop and I can type this text with any program of my choice. We've measured the time it takes to do this and think we're doing pretty well. But it's actually much faster if you use Google Drive's speech recognition tool and speak the basic text into the microphone first. After that, we use the integrated error search to identify misspelled words. But even this is not perfect, because some words may be spelled correctly but may not make much sense in context. For this reason, we then have an artificial voice reread the texts we have recorded. This again takes a few minutes, but allows us to change some text passages and identify logical errors. Only when we are done with these two editing steps, the text is exported. And from this text we make spoken language again for our video. And the same text also becomes the basis for our subtitles. This production process has worked well in the last months to produce at least one video per day, even on stressful days. For the production, the process and the translation into various languages, we use mostly automatic tools that help us to have the finished and published video available within an hour. Why don't you make the effort and measure the time for your own production processes? Because once you have determined how much time you actually spend on it, you will spend more time and energy on improving this production process in the long run. And that leads to the consequence that the planned things actually happen. Because as Murphy has already described in his laws, the difference between theory and practice is always greater in practice than in theory, and life is that which happens while one had actually other plans. Are you already able to produce a customer acquisition video every day? Or would you like to learn how it works? If you have any questions or suggestions about the content in this video, just send us an email. We always reply ourselves and usually within 24 hours. That's it for today. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next video.